Hello, fellow artists. I am back. JIanda Monique here, and I'm checking in for the Artist's Way Week 5, recovering a sense of possibility. Oh my word. So this week was just another great week. It looks like it actually was a 7-day week, which is rare for the Artist's Way and me. But if you are new to my channel, welcome in. And if you've been here before, have seen my music or my film, have heard my spoken word or seen me reciting spoken word poetry here, are familiar with my writing, have seen me perform, whether in person pre-pandemic or online post-pandemic, welcome back. I've thought a lot about housing insecurity, and luckily some of the spiritual work I've been doing has just reminded me that home is inside. It is really nice to outpicture that literally though, and I've tried really hard to hold on to that idea. And I continue to. I have found a space for at least a year's time, and I'm grateful for that. Grateful for the peace in the space that I'm helping to affect and co-create, and the peace inherent in the space, the animals, nature, visits from birds, just like all the gratitudes are ever present. So possibility is really, it's food. It's a nutrient. It really is. And it's good to remember that. Checking in. So as far as artist dates, I've been on a couple. And let me backtrack. So for those of you who are not familiar with the Artist's Way, it's a brilliant book and workshop and way of being. The book was written by Julia Cameron, co-authored by Bryan, and many people follow the process or facilitate or coach the process, share the process together. It's great for solo work. It's great in groups. And essentially it's 12 weeks or 12 modules that don't have to be literal weeks, where you do exercises. And the purpose is to learn about yourself spiritually as an artist or as a creative person. So how you can live your life more artfully and spiritually. And the art doesn't have to be literal, but the main audience for the book is people who want to be more creative. So there's a lot of wiggle room in the book, and I'm grateful for that. And there's a series of offshoot books, spin-off books, that have to do with the workplace, that have to do with physical exercise, walking the world, meditation, on and on and on. So a good Google search or Powell's book search will, you'll find a lot of amazing things. There's great audiobooks, it just goes on and on. So I'm in week number 5 of this process, which is recovering a sense of possibility. And without possibility, it's really hard to advance or move forward or even want to. And sometimes life experience or society at large makes it so that you don't think things are possible for you, or you think things used to be possible for you. And so it's just really nice to have the spiritual encouragement and reminders. And I do have some great people in my life who also personally remind me, friends and family who also personally remind me of all the possibilities that are out there. So yeah, just another productive week. Grateful to know that success is possible, and great to redefine success. I guess I'm a little less exhausted, which is nice. It's just nice to have a place to rest, and I've finally been able to keep going through and downsizing things. slowly but surely organizing, and I know a lot of people don't even get to do that one time. I know that I've had to create and recreate environments so many times, even in the last couple of years, and it's just trippy when you talk to people who never experience that. It's not good or bad. It just really, for me, it just brings gratitude to the fore of like, wow, things are really lovely right now, and they're always lovely in a particular way. And how can I make this more lovely? And starting again is a privilege. Some people never get to start again or create or recreate anything. And luckily, I've had a lot of good fortune to be able to create a lot of things that are on the cloud, so that even if I didn't have a living space that was happening, that I was still able to create or even edit stuff and on the phone or whatever. And a lot of people don't even have that. So possibility is really magic, and I pray, I hope that you have someone in your life or something in your life, or both, that helps you remind yourself of everything that is possible for you and all the goodness that you can create or co-create in your world. It really is magic. So yeah, checking in about, okay, so how did week 5 reflect for me creatively? My sci-fi work continues. I'm well over 30 chapters into my work of my sci-fi audiobook that I'm posting. And I never thought writing sci-fi was possible, because I thought I had to create a world first instead of kind of creating as I go, which is nice. I create everything kind of in motion, and for some reason sci-fi was this big block for me, even though I'm a huge science fiction fan and fantasy fan. So it's been nice to write in that genre and feel comfortable, because I love my characters so much, and I'm rooting for them, and I want to see what happens, and so that's been a great incentive. And I love technology so much, and how it helps us to co-create possibility when we have a good space and opportunity and good allies and a good foundation. Even one resource or the seed of a resource can really help create wonderful things, helpful things, inspiring work, inspirational work. So that story's going well, and I haven't composed any new tunes, but I keep finding work that I had tucked away on the cloud and just forgot about on like small third-party websites. So I've been downloading that or accessing it other ways, and editing it and posting that, spoken word and music. And I have a great friend who's helping me learn to code. And I'm doing that, and that's been so great, and I hope that creates more possibilities for me down the line, as my skills become more solid. And then I'm also finding free resources to complement the time on the command line with my friend, which is great. I've been finding little spots to do meditation and a little bit of yoga. I want to extend the time now that things are getting a little bit more stable in terms of my living space. So I'm looking forward to doing that. And I've been able to make small little vegan meals, so I'm hoping to transition back to more vegetarian / vegan living. So just getting a little bit more bandwidth to breathe has been really nice, and I'm just very grateful. That's all. Possibility is magic. So if you if you're going through this book, or you want to share your thoughts about possibility or creativity or anything else that's on your mind, feel free to leave a comment. So if you made it this far, which I'd be so surprised if you did, but if you made it this far, thank you for sharing time and space with me. And I'm wishing you every possibility of goodness in the world. And I encourage you to stay creative, and I'm hoping you're having the best day you can. So be well and be loved, and thanks for watching.